if I read this and it said that a wise person is one who trusts her or himself, not things. Wouldn't we agree that's pretty, trust yourself, not things? Not? Yeah. So anyway, Bodhidharma's, this is supposedly written by Bodhidharma. I say supposedly because we don't even know, for sure that he existed, but there's someone existed, and this is supposedly, was what was found in China. Remember in the caves, I think in the 30s they found this. But here's something he said. If you can empty the mind, be unhurried and loose, and completely lose the world, then you are one who trusts to things and follows the times. So then the next sentence is the one that I just love. He says, the wise one trusts to things and does not trust to self. No. The wise one is one who trusts to things and does not trust to self. So when I read that, I thought, well, that's true. I don't understand it. But the minute I read it, and I read this before I left for Nepal, but I just loved it. I thought, I never, has anyone ever heard that before? The wise one is one who trusts to things, but not to self. So I could have spent the past hour going over the unbelievable things that went wrong in Nepal. I mean, it was just a comedy of errors and problems, and I mean, they are a dysfunctional country, to put it mildly. Someone said that someone made a plea to the government about trying to stop the Hindu slaughter of animals, and I said, what government are you going to make a plea to? You know? So anyway, so I told you, I told Peggy and told Kelly, so the lights went out, the electricity went off Saturday night, just before they told me that there was a taxi strike. So the taxi was going to pick me up and take me to Barahala Airport. By the way, Barahala Airport is Buddha Airport. So at 5, I had to pack in the dark. And unfortunately, I packed things that I needed to have not in the suitcase. I got in this car, and I have been in amazing car journeys. I've been in a Volkswagen van with Tibetan monks, right, chanting, going along a cliff in Hawaii where you just knew you were going to die. But there was nothing as harrowing as this. He drove at least between 70 and 80 miles an hour on a one-lane, right, road that really was not paved in many, many places. So, we would come to screeching halts. From the beginning to the end, I kept trying to get my seatbelt on. I never got the seatbelt on. I never got it on. I thought, sure, I kept trying, but so, and we were dodging little children, even at that hour. There was cattle on the road, big cattle. We'd hit one of those things. We would have been in Ohio. And we got to the Barahala Airport before it was open. Now, he didn't wait though, he just left me there with my suitcases. The gates were closed, pitch dark. It was a snaky looking place. It was not a safe looking place where you wanted to be standing. I trusted to things. I trusted. This is what it has to be. It can't be any other way, or it would be. This is what it has to be. To me, trusting to self would have been trusting my reaction, right? Having a reaction, being upset, the self coming up and this is good, this is bad, right? Judging it. And I didn't do that. I just accepted it. This is the thing. This is what it has to be, you know? And a light came on across the street, and it was one of those open shed things in concrete where they have tea and coffee. And I thought, is there any way in the world I could go over there? It didn't look clean, you know? Well, I went over there and had some milk coffee. And they were just so charmed, you know, with me. And they were speaking Nepalese and I was speaking American. And I had to wait for 6 hours, 5 hours for the plane. Oh, that was nothing. It was where it got. But the point is that nothing went right. Nothing went right a single day that I was there. There was not one day that anything went right. Right? And I would think, well, we've got it down, right? No. It's just astounding. And this really helped me tremendously, right? Trust in things, trust in the event, trust that this is, and let go of this idea of this self that has this judgment about the way it has to be. So I want to share that with you because it really got me through. I mean, it really got me through. And it's the brilliance of the Chong teaching. They're incredibly wise.